All right, good morning. Time now 7:05 as we are live streaming on the 10 News app on YouTube on really several platforms. So give it just a little bit before we get into the meat and potatoes of this live stream. Weather Authority alert day, that's going to continue for today because of some scattered snow showers and some slick spots on the road. And then as we head into tomorrow, we'll notice the bitter cold, the Arctic air that makes its return to the area. But let's go ahead and talk about some road conditions. I've compiled this map based off of reports from the Virginia Department of Transportation, also from some of the reports that you guys have sent me. I had a report from someone in Carroll County who said that Route 52 in Hillsville was basically an ice rink. And then I had reports from people in Goodview saying that there were some slick spots in Bedford County. So that's the yellow, indicating some icy patches. We saw that for ourselves on Route 60 in Rockbridge County, also around Fairfield in Rockbridge County. Some reports of more snow in Bath, Highland, and Grayson counties. This is all what happened overnight. It's really for a lot of us while we were asleep that we had some mixture of rain, freezing rain, sleet, and snow. It wasn't heavy, it was very light, but with how cold things are, it doesn't take much for things to get a little bit slick out there. All right, let's go ahead and show you guys the regional view, and we'll kind of diagnose what's going on. As you see, we're kind of in between two areas of moisture, one to the west and one to the east. Here's what's happening. We basically are passing the baton off to the storm system to the east offshore. And so we lose the widespread moisture when that happens. We call this energy transfer. And so we saw some very early morning snow, and mixing now what's left is some scattered mountain snow that will continue. Just got the notification on the app that we are indeed live streaming. I'll backtrack here in a little bit, but we'll kind of continue as we go through the rest of the day today. Scattered quick snow showers, these snow squalls, to me, they're kind of the equivalent of thunderstorms in the summer, where they're scattered, but where they happen, they're intense. So you can get some gusty wind, limited visibility, a brief and light accumulation, but you could drive 5 minutes down the road into sunshine. That's kind of the amazing thing about them, but also the tricky thing about them is that they're very tough to predict as far as exact location. But what you can see here is there's the possibility of less than an inch of additional snow in parts of the New River Valley, maybe a little bit more toward Rural Retreat and the Mountain Empire Airport, areas like Atkins, but several inches of snow really piling up on the western slopes, where you see about 4 to 8 inches. I could see even more up towards Snowshoe, maybe even close to a foot when all is said and done. But this is being carried to us by a gusty wind, 30 to 45 miles per hour. If we could find warmth now, things would get better, right? But yeah, it's going to be very windy out there, 30 to 45 miles per hour. At times today is going to be your wind gusts. Now, they'll probably not be quite as strong tomorrow morning. However, it's not going to take much for the wind chill to drop below zero in the New River Valley, in the Roanoke Valley, and in the Highlands. And there you see tomorrow morning, first thing, potentially dangerously cold. I'm going to fast forward through time here throughout the rest of the day Saturday. Notice that doesn't change much. That the wind and the cold, they're going to stay pretty stagnant out there. Let's fast forward even into Sunday morning, and that shade of purple indicates where the wind chill, the feels like temperature, will be at or below zero. So similar to just a couple mornings ago, that's going to be the New River Valley, parts of the Roanoke Valley, and the Highlands. So if you're wanting warmth, we've got some good news for you. It does look as though we're going to turn warmer than average here as we go, especially mid to late next week. So what you're looking at is the Climate Prediction Center, which is part of NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. They put out these 6 to 10 day outlooks. And the one on the left shows increasing odds of above average temperatures. The one on the right shows increasing odds of above average precipitation. Doesn't look like we're going to be dealing with anything really wintry. It'd be wetter than anything else, but that would be, again, the second half of next week. That gradually turns wetter, gradually turns warmer as well. And so you start to see signs of that in the extended forecast. Granted, you don't see it just yet. Temperatures in the teens Saturday, Sunday, and Monday mornings. Wind chills much below that. both Saturday and Sunday mornings. That's why the alert day runs through tomorrow morning. Sunday, we're in the 30s. Okay, we're getting there. Monday, 47, which is the average high in the Roanoke Valley. And then we go in the opposite direction. Right now, I've got 40% chances for rain on Wednesday and Thursday. I rarely go above 40% for something 5 to 6 days out. But as we get closer, that number could either drop or increase. And it does look as though that'll increase as we get more confidence in the forecast. So let's kind of backtrack. I know that we started this live stream at 7:05. The push came out just shortly after that, so we're probably getting new people tuning in. Keep in mind, this will also live on WSLS.com when we're done with the live stream. But the time now, 7:11, and there you see in the yellow where we have some icy patches. So this is going to be parts of the New River Valley. Grayson County has more significant road troubles due to more snow happening in Grayson County and Bath and Highland counties. We've seen for ourselves with our storm chaser some slick spots on Route 60 in Rockbridge County, also in areas like Fairfield. Keep in mind that if anything appears to be wet, there's the chance that it is actually icy, and I'll show you road temperatures right now. Those are below freezing in Lexington, in Roanoke, in Christiansburg, in Covington, Giles County, Wytheville, Galax, but as you go farther to the east, road temperatures above freezing. So for those of us with road temps below freezing, slick spots, again, certainly a possibility out there. Let's go ahead and show you the evolution of our storm system. So right now we are sandwiched in between snow to the west and a mix of rain and snow to the east. So what's happening is what we're calling energy transfer, and we see this pretty often where we're essentially passing the baton toward an area of low pressure off the east coast. It's essentially sucking up the widespread moisture, leaving us with scattered activity. Most of that is going to target your western slopes, but you'll see some scattered snow squalls or snow bursts that happen in the New River Valley and in the Highlands. And I equate this to thunderstorms in the summer, where you could drive 5 minutes down the road and have sunshine, and in another 5 minutes, you're caught with gusty wind, limited visibility, and a streaky light accumulation of snow. That's something that will happen off and on really throughout the afternoon today. And you can see that it could result in less than an inch of streaky accumulations in the New River Valley. But the bulk of the snow accumulation is going to be, again, your western slopes, Berks Garden, White Top, Troutdale, Atkins, Rural Retreat in Wythe County, Raynell, Quinwood, Snowshoe, the Bluegrass Valley of Highland County, but a whole lot of goose eggs out there as well. So that's what we expect out of the snow. Windy at times today with gusts about 30 to 45 miles per hour. That'll really take shape after 10 or 11 a.m. and then continue off and on into the afternoon with gusts 20 to 30 this evening. So if you have evening plans, definitely layer up. You're looking at wind chills in the single digits and teens this evening, but below zero first thing tomorrow morning in the New River Valley and Highlands. And ordinarily you would expect that as you go throughout the day that would change. It doesn't. We've got Arctic air in place, temperatures pretty much flatlining, so that combined with the gusty wind is going to make things uncomfortable to potentially dangerous at times for areas in the purple. For those of you that don't like the cold, you've got some good news on the horizon. We're warming up next week. We've detailed that on WSLS.com. Updates every half hour throughout the Today Show. The first one coming your way at 7:26. Appreciate you guys tuning in for this Appcast, this live stream on the 10 News app and on YouTube. We do these every time that we have a Weather Authority alert day in place. Expect one at some point later on today and potentially tomorrow morning as well. Stay warm, stay safe, have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you guys on the other side. Take care.